This toy Gatling gun foam dart shooter solves all the problems presented by the paintball gun.
That's better than I seriously could have possibly hoped.
This plastic dart shooter is a fraction of the paintball gun's weight, and its smaller physical profile has put some wind back in my sails.
This is fantastic. The unit is completely contiguous and it's removable from the outer shell. The battery pack is extendable and removable from the main unit, and the trigger is electronic. Oh. Stick with me. I think this is our ammo.
I'm hoping that I've further improved our chances for success by using a more robust and more advanced gimbal.
The motors are much stronger and it can handle a bigger object. Hopefully, this is gonna work. Dude, oh my God.
Yeah.
Dude, this is what I was envisioning. That's crazy.
As you can see, no matter which way I turn, the gun barrel remains facing forward.
Replay bullet. First bullet fires. All the subsequent bullets go exactly to the same location. Whoa, no way!
Let's face it, the concept of replay bullets that travel in sharp U-turns is pure science fantasy. And while this isn't that, it's certainly close enough for me.
I'm a happy, happy cat.
After days of building and testing, we have all the working weapons of the Fifth Element's ZF-1. Rocket launcher, arrow launcher, flamethrower, ice gun, net shooter, and replay bullets, kinda. Now it's time to put it all together. Remember, it needs to be light enough and compact enough to carry and wield in battle.
This is it. This is all the parts of my ZF-1. Not quite all attached to each other, but laid out in the orientation that they will be.
By laying out all the components and everything it takes to power them, I'm starting to understand exactly how big the housing needs to be.
This is, the basic layout of the outer aesthetic covering for the ZF-1. I'm going to cut out 2 of these panels and attach them to each other. They will bolt to this arrangement. It should allow me to hold everything contiguous if I can lift it all at once.
Gimbal time.
No matter how delicate the build is, at some point you're always thwacking at the whole thing with a hammer, right? No way. I'm picking it up. I didn't know if I'd be able to hold on to this. This is the first time I've been able to hold the whole thing with all of its attachments.
Yes, at 30 pounds, it's a whopping 25 pounds heavier than my prop replica. However, I can lift it, so I'm calling it a manageable weight.
The fact is, it's still a handheld unit. That's pretty cool.
Now that we have it physically together, it's time to give it a Zorg-style makeover.
This is so fantastic. We'll start to load up for a real test, for a real test. For a real test. Voila. Voila.
The ZF-1.
The Savage Industries ZF-2.
Slide. Handle's adjustable for easy carrying. Good for riders and lefties. Strikes down on 4 parts, undetectable by X-ray.
It is not light and it doesn't break down into multiple components. It is good for righties or lefties, but it is detectable by a chemical swab, backscatter, and X-ray.
6 weapons, 6 trigger buttons. Let's get this party started.
Word on 5, Charlie. 1 shot. And replay sends every following shot to the same location.
With the Savage Industries replay button, fire the first round. And all subsequent rounds go to the same location. Yeah! You can finish them off with all the Savage Industries oldies but goodies. The rocket launcher. Oh, it's gonna blow. Damn!
Arrow launcher.
Arrow launcher.
Our famous net launcher.
Of course, our famous net launcher. Yeah!
The always efficient flamethrower.
My favorite.
All new Ice Cube system.
Yeah!
6 weapons, all perfectly functioning. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the all-new ZF-2. And I can't wait for my old friend Gary Oldman to get up here and check this out.
I will come to San Francisco and hope to at least buy the flamethrower.
Gary, I've got you covered.
That's the way you hold it, folks.
Well, that was one for the books. I am very, very pleased with how this went. Never in my engineering life have I crammed so many different, disparate, and dangerous systems into one small-ish package. But they all worked. Leading up to the final test, I was a little worried that the fire extinguisher might be lame. And then it put my guy out and tipped him over. That was awesome. So 6 systems, every single one of them worked. I'm a very, very happy camper.